Alright guys, we're back for yet another Bleach Brave Souls video, and I did want to do a stream highlight, but I figured this deserves more so a proper video in which I do actually talk about Driscoll for when it comes to using him in the melee human guild quests, more so specifically the EX Nightmare difficulty, because if you guys ask me, it's good to see an alternative besides Soifun being the best lead to use, but when it comes to looking at all of your other SP options for the killer itself, why don't we go ahead and take a look at the album and just sort out by characters that have Frenzy with the human killer and our melee. Let's just take a good clean look at that, just to give you guys a very good idea overall. So yeah, we have everything sorted out. Let's just take a look. Yeah, we don't have any really good option to use besides Soifun, and if you do not have her, well, guess what? The other options are subpar at best, being Mashir, which is not really all that good since she lacks the SP boost, and then the Soifun, not really the craziest, so I'll at least give Caleb the benefit of the doubt when it comes to giving us a new lead for it. But if I'm being honest, I'm more so bummed out that this is another limited 1000-year blower character that we have gotten thus far, and I hate to say this, but he's not better than Soifun. Let's just leave it at that. I don't think this character is better than Soifun, despite the really cracked skills that this guy was given out. Because in case you guys weren't aware, this guy has a multitude of skills, such as having the defeated enemy bonus, which is pretty easy to achieve. You defeat 20, you get 20% more melee damage, and you defeat 40, you gain an additional 30% berserker, and then 60 and above, you get more devastation, but devastation really doesn't mean much when you cannot really kill the enemy mobs with just the use of a soul bomb, unless you have like weakening plus, and you have the unit special move level 5 out of 5, which is very unfortunate. But if you take a look at everything else, he has a pretty high berserker of 50% outside of the defeated enemy bonus, with rampage, increased element chance against humans, all the crazy stuff, and he even has poise break with marauder. So like, technically speaking, they were setting him up to be an amazing tech character. But the thing is, what I see from this character is the second coming of the Tech Rengiku. By that, I mean the kit isn't too optimal. With the fact that they gave him a really bad shotgun blast, which is alright in PvE content, but in Guild Quest, in practical use, I don't think it's that crazy good, I'm gonna be honest. And then they reintroduced the Charge SA3, which was the very old one, not the two-stage charge when you just do a single tap, you do an 1170, and then if you fully charge it, it becomes a 1200 radius SA3, and you do a lot more damage. This is literally what characters such as the Speed Basby had, 5th Anniversary Ichigo, Swimsuit Ruruka, that really old one where if you don't charge it, it's 900 radius, and then when you do charge it, it's just barely over beyond full screen, which is 1080 radius. So there's that, and realistically speaking, that's kind of the only gimmick, and also I feel like he's just missing a bit of base damage because this guy does become stronger as he kills more enemy mobs, but you guys will notice that when it comes to using him first wave, he's gonna struggle a little bit. Now, I do have him set up with a complete focus build this time around because, yes, focus is now officially better than SP in Guild Quests, so yeah, it's very weird, I know, but it is what it is. All of my links, minus the Chad, are max transcended, level 11 SP, 500 SP on the 6th slot, so that's all. And I did give him full stamina damage boost and damage to paralyzed enemies, just so that way it'll allow Driscoll to do even more damage. Now, we do not have ourselves a NAD booster, so with us, I figured I'm going to be doing two different runs. One in which I'm bringing a NAD character, such as this Yamamoto right here, and then the second run, I'm going to be bringing Soifun. So that's pretty much about it. Golden Chappie, and the Human Killer sticker. So yeah, I do got to change the bonus abilities though, since I forgot to give him damage to lacerated enemies. So I'm going to do that real quick. And then Grammy, he's just there to provide the buffs to Driscoll, because in case you guys aren't aware, he does give 20% more strong attack damage to Quincy's, 30% more damage to element-affected enemies to all Quincy's, and then we also have the Mugetsu link just to give out 20% more strong attack damage to Driscoll. Anywho, let me just go and fix up Yama real quick. There we go, I've now updated Yama and given him damage to lacerated enemies, and I did do a little minor update to this guy, and gave him a bit of hybrid SP increase since, you know, we may as well try to balance things out, and I put in the heavy bag, just so that way we do a little bit more damage, and that's all you guys really need to see here. So with that being said and done, let's just jump on into Guild Quest and see what this guy can pretty much do. Everything's set to go, we don't need to worry about anything, so yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so getting right into it, we want to open up with the SA2 since it is Soifon's SA1. And there we go, we got the procs in. But yeah, as you guys can see, we do start off with some pretty low damage, considering, yeah, we gotta build up to even do damage, and yeah. And the main concern about this character is easily the SA1. Like, just that god-awful Shotgun Blast, which lacks a lot of range, is not it, and I also took damage. Great. But, yeah, this guy, you can easily average around 30 plus seconds or so when it comes to using this character in Guild Quest. So, there's that. Of course, I'm doing a really bad run because I got hit, but don't worry, I'm gonna reset now and try to improve a little bit further. And, yeah, this guy can clear Nightmare Human Guild Quest. So, if you guys do not have Soifon, Driscoll was at least worth the pickup on that note. But if you guys already had her, well, character just wasn't really all that needed. Let's just leave it at that. Now, let me go and reset and get a better score.
Son of a beast! Why the does all this shit happen to me?
God. I definitely want to say it took around 30 minutes of resetting just to get that and to try out different patterns, but yeah, there we go. At least I was actually able to do so. So yeah, the key to fixing the damage issue was to charge the SA3 on the first wave, even though it does waste quite the time, but at least it gets the job done. Yeah, not bad at least, but compared to Soifon, where she could get 43 seconds at 1.5, it's a bit of a step down, I'm gonna be honest, and it literally has to do with the whole kit. Literally because of the kit, because skill-wise, he's a lot stronger than Soifon once you get the Rampage built up, but it ain't it, Chief. It ain't it, Chief. I'm not gonna cap. As promised, we are going to be bringing Soifon over Yama now. He does boost. Now, when she chooses to work, she can work. I'm just going to leave it at that. It's just that it's going to be very RNG heavy now that we're bringing 2 SP units and Remy to buff up Driscoll to do even more damage. But, yeah, pretty much what you guys are seeing is a similar setup to Driscoll. I did give her full stam and damage to lacerated enemies, and once again, focus on the character. So yeah, the setup is the same on Driscoll. Nothing has been really changed, okay, except the accessories. I'm gonna fix them up right now. There we go. Now it's all completely perfect. Yeah, the accessories are now for real the same, and the links are the same. So yeah, and Remy, once again, same role. Let's just get into it. Once again, like I stated before, this is gonna be even more RNG heavy that I'm not gonna enjoy this. I mean, getting right into it, you know, let me charge the SA3 like or maybe it's not really needed since we do have Soifon this time around. I'm gonna need her. Yeah, see what I mean, bro? Soifon decides to use her NAD like as if she would a hard one. Like, yo, Soifon, are you stupid? You're supposed to use your SA1? Let me just reset. But yeah, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I hate that shit way too fucking much when it comes to using Driscoll. And it's kind of why I'm not a fan of using this character. And she still is refusing to... Oh my God. This is so stupid! Oh, now she decides to work with me. God damn it, bro. So stupid. Yeah, I'm resetting, because, like, we're not doing much here. Like, this is so stupid! Yeah, let's reset, and I'm gonna go back into tryhard mode. Yeah, okay, 42 seconds. Could be a lot better, though. I'll definitely admit it's a second improvement. I know people have gone a bit more than that. If my placements were correct and RNG was a bit more in my favor, I could have definitely scored a little bit more high with both Driscoll and Soifon. So yeah, using Soifon and Driscoll is a good and valid team composition for this type of guild quest alone. Very RNG dependent though. Very RNG dependent to the point that it's just not fun. And if you just want to get a really good consistent score, you're better off just getting Soifon with dupes and using Speed Yama as the dad character. And yeah, realistically speaking, that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna reset a couple more times and then that's it, because I'm actually getting burnt out of this, especially since I could have gotten a bit more than that. So, yeah, I'm gonna try one last time. Guys, I have to tell you something very important. I fucking rage quit. Yeah, I think I did an alright showcase using this guy at 1.5. There's definitely people that have gotten better scores with this type of setup alone. But I'm not gonna lie, his kit is what really held him back from being a crazy character. Now, it's Driscoll. Nobody really cares about this character besides maybe a couple fans of this character and whatnot. So, like, I kind of expected that they would do something that crazy. And at the end of the day, the real best in Banner, out of the 3 Stern Ritters that we just got, it was literally Asnods. Like, even Nanana provides value, just because he buffs any given mind character if you do not have a damage buffer, and any future no affiliation character that comes out for mind can actually benefit from him. But yeah, giving you guys my honest opinion on this character, yeah, I don't think that this unit is anywhere near being top 2 for tech, but at the bare minimum, I definitely want to say around top 5, bottom top 10, because he's not as good as Giselle. Giselle is that character that just does the job really damn fine in Range Soul Reaper Guild Quest. I hate the Dominate status elements, but goddamn, the scores that this character can do alone is fantastic. Shinji, we have yet to see how he does in Nightmare, but considering that Squad 0 Guild Quest is a ×5 GQ rotation now, I don't doubt the possibility that he'll do quite fine. Remy is still the undisputed king. So, there's that. And then it just leaves us with Swimsuit Bambi and Lil Toto. And I'm gonna keep it a whole buck with you. I'd actually prefer using Lil Toto and Bambi over this Driscoll. Even though Bambi's kit is very freaking wonky, I'd rather use a goddamn suction vortex than the shotgun blast. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So yeah. it is what it is, man. That's Driscoll for you guys in Guild Quest. I do not like this character as I once thought, and already is gonna go down in history in terms of being the one character with Rampage that has been fumbled, if you guys ask me. And of course, he's gonna be one of my most disliked characters that they have released this year thus far. So thank you guys for watching. If you guys have enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already, hit the bell notification and all that good stuff. This has been your boy, the Death Smasher, and I hope to see you guys all in the next one. Peace out. Bye. Sayonara. Ciao, ciao.